now that we have seen already these nouns, I'm gonna tell you a little bit more why we have gender in Spanish. Because probably you think, well, this is pretty useless. Why it makes so complicated the language and blah blah blah. Well, I agree actually, but this is how it is. So Latin languages, they have gender in words, and then there is a reason. Actually, there is a clear reason about that. Well, something to be really understandable why we have gender in the words is because actually in a phrase, if you have a phrase, they link to each other. Okay, let's put, for example, la mesa es negra. I'm gonna tell you, of course, the meaning of it. So the meaning of it is the table is black. The table is black. In here, you have the table, which is the subject of this sentence. Then you have the verb to be with describing the table and the color of it. And then you go to black. That black is an adjective. That color is an adjective that goes to mesa, that is linked to it. And it's got the same form. In Spanish, mesa is a feminine noun. It doesn't change the gender because nouns, they got gender themselves, and that the gender remains, is unchangeable, as I said. And then black goes linked to it, and it goes also singular, that we're gonna see now later on, and feminine. Then in the sentence you can see really clear that that mesa is a feminine noun and negra is a feminine noun, so they actually link to each other, and then it's more understandable. In that very easy phrase, actually, you can say, well, there is no really need about that and blah blah blah. Well, whenever it gets a little bit more complicated, the relation in between words actually matters to make the language more understandable. And it does actually. I mean, at least from my point of view, knowing different languages a little bit, so it does actually make it more understandable. And this is basically the first reason why we actually have gender in Spanish, okay?